automotive was again the main driver of the robotic industry in 2011. Will this continue in 2012, 2013? How do you see that?
Yeah, I think, at least from our point of view, I think the automotive industry will remain as the biggest end market for robotics in the near future, even though we see the higher growth rates in the non-automotive business. But I think with still the demand for more flexibility, slightly new applications, particularly also more robotized manufacturing lines in the Asian, or not Asia, but in the emerging markets of the automotive industry, I still think that we will see a fairly high growth in the automotive, though the percentage will slowly come down as we go forward.
Does anybody disagree with that?
My picture is as follow. For me, automotive industry is very important. I think KUKA is number one worldwide in the automotive industry. Nevertheless, the key for KUKA for the future is general industry. And the share for me is 70% general industry with tier one, and only 30% is automotive industry.
2012, also we can expect some volume, similar volume as 2011. Because 2011, the European and American and the Asian automotive company drove such a market. But unfortunately, the Japanese automotive company, they had a big damage about the earthquake and also Thailand flood. But they already recovered. Then 2012, they had a lot of the plan to invest the money for the new production and also increase the production capacity. Then so we can expect 2012 also the similar volume from the market, from the automotive. But of course, the automotive industry, also we want to expand more robot application. So in this case, we need the more human, like human motion robots. So in this case, some example is a dual arm robot.
I would just comment, ADEPT doesn't do a lot in the automotive industry, but we're celebrating the 50-year anniversary of robotics, and the first robot went into a General Motors plant in the early 1960s. So we've had 50 years of automotive, of an industry really built around automotive. And the industry, the automotive industry has a really rich infrastructure to support robots. And when you move from automotive plants to a food plant, there's nowhere near the same infrastructure. So robots need to be more intelligent, easier to work with, more flexible, more dynamic, and and those are reasons that those industries have not moved quite as quickly as the automotive industry has.
If I may say, as challenging the business with automotive companies really is, it is still the backbone for us robotics companies, and it will continue to be. Automotive companies will continue to be the innovators for new technology, for increasing efficiency, reducing energy consumption in the field of combustion engines, the whole powertrain application now, all the battery driven vehicles, all that will drive and push us to develop probably even new robots to meet those demands. So I think the industrial breakthrough has just begun. I think it continues, and it will continue even further. But in my opinion, the automotive companies will have and will continue to be the main driving force in the field of robotics.